last weekend we took a trip down to Polyface Farms. Joel invited us down for dinner and to talk about his upcoming stewardship festival, which we're really interested in helping him out on with anything we can, even if it's just information and chipping in with volunteering, whatever it may be. But we had a really great time, and I wanted to show you some clips from that day, that evening. But I also had time to sit down with Joel and get just a few minutes of his time to help give you some encouragement as you are doing your homesteading journey and on your homesteading journey, whether you're new to it or you've been doing it for a while. And something that can really help encourage other people and maybe even help you encourage other people along the way. We had a nice drive down. It was a beautiful day, and we got there and did a little bit of a farm tour with Joel. He kind of showed me around to get some clips for a trailer I did for his book, and I will link to that in the description. It's over on the HOA Homesteaders of America channel, and it was just a great time to kind of be with him and just visit with him and pick his brain about things. And then he showed us some of the layout of the property and where they're going to start setting up things for their stewardship festival. We had a great time talking with Joel and touring the farm. And then come that evening, we had a fabulous dinner with Joel and Daniel and Wendy and all of the interns that are there. They call them stewards this year. It's the last few weeks of them being stewards. We got to really connect with some of them and see how everything flows. My favorite part of the whole night is that it was just literally an invitation to be on the farm in the midst of reality. There was no 5-course meal. There was no plain dress up. It was all just us being together. They even fed us leftovers, a big, massive amount of leftovers, and they were all so delicious. Nothing goes to waste there, including meal for humans. And it was just a great time that we had. I'm going to show you some clips throughout this, and then I'm going to show you what Joel has to say for all of you, and that I thought you might enjoy hearing a little bit from him. Joel and I have been friends for a few years now during the Homesteaders of America conference and starting it from the beginning. So Joel isn't just an acquaintance, he's actually a friend, and I hope that you guys enjoy everything that he has to say and encourages you.
You have to wait a while, but they'll gradually come up. Right now, this last couple of years, we've been breeding the South Pole bull. Huh. And 2020 is going to go down in history as one of the most disturbing years in our civilization's history. Probably next to the years of the Civil War, World War I, World War II. You know, we're right in it here this year. But even in those times, we didn't have mandatory quarantines, you know, and the kind of social things and tracking things and the kind of fear of each other that we have today. We live in a time of profound, I think, judgment. When I get in a group, I'm always feeling like we're in judgment. So, welcome to everyone who has decided, with the craziness, I'm going to get out and get some self-reliance, some do-it-yourselfing, and some food and energy and life security. And so the urban exodus has begun. And so as you come to the country, as you think about developing a homestead, there's some things you should keep in mind. One is, don't overrun your headlights. Almost everyone starts reading, homesteading journals and watching videos and YouTube channels. Next thing you know, I want to have chickens. I want to have, heirloom tomatoes. I want to have, pigs, milk cow. I mean, everything that you can imagine. I want to spin. I want to have an Angora rabbit and or a goat and a sheep that I can make wool. And it's okay. Just take it a little bit at a time. And what happens is you can get so excited about making things happen so fast that you end up out of control and having catastrophes. The cows are out. The fence isn't ready for the pigs. You can't get water to the chickens. All that sort of thing. The trellises aren't ready for the tomatoes. You know, those sorts of things. So take it a piece at a time. And incrementalism is okay. The journey is fun. You don't have to get to the destination in a day. And take it a piece at a time, and don't overrun your experiential headlights. You know, the most important thing that you can do is get experience. And so while I'm saying don't overrun your headlights, I'm also saying start. Do something now. I don't care if it's a 1-quart jar of mung bean sprouts in your windowsill. You can do something now. Because nothing, you can't Google experience, nothing will replace experience. So I think what we're seeing right now is a desire of people to take physical equity, you know, like dollars, gold, whatever, and if you can invest that physical equity in skill and practical knowledge and relationships, those are non-physical wealth values. No bank can put a lien on your relationships. Nobody can foreclose on your knowledge. And so as we move our capital and our physical wealth into non-physical skill, practical knowledge, and relationships, what happens is our equity moves into surrounding ourselves with the ability, either ours or close friends, to grow things, fix things, and build things. And if you can surround yourself with an eclectic blend of mastery in growing, building, and repairing, that beats a 401k plan, it beats a stock option, it beats everything, because you're actually building an agrarian safe harbor. And I think that there's never been a time in our history where an agrarian safe harbor has been more desirable and more valuable. So welcome to homesteading. Welcome to the safe harbor. Enjoy the journey. Learn from the masters. Invest in information, in relationships, and mastery. And cash in your 401k for real wealth.
Alright guys, well I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me as always. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing that. Hit that like button if you liked what you heard in here. And as always, have a great day and happy homesteading.